Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a tour of my Kirby core island, which is based off of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So we are going to go a little tour of this today because I did a little tour of my zoo island that I finished recently and I realized I didn't get a tour of this one. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, we're going to look at the map and the villages that I have. Now, it's been a while since I've been to this island, so if I am a bit hazy on some things, I do apologize, but I think I remember most part of it. Pee-wee was Goramondo, Leonardo is Coraline, Pietro, I really love Pietro. He wasn't representing a character necessarily. Coraline is in the Wandario Remains, which is kind of like a carnival area, so I kind of fit him in there with the circus theme. Then Marina is Kirby, Rold is King Deity, Sasha was Efflin, Audie represents the Waddle Dees, Sterling is Meta Knight, Petrie is one of the scientists that you can find in Lab Discoverer, and Elvis is Leonga. So, let us get into it. So, this is my flag. I really like my flag. It's very cute. And then we go down here and we first come across the beach, which is where you first start the game in Kirby and Forgotten Land. You land on the beach. So I recreated it here. I've got little Kirby sitting on the beach here. I really love this water design. It's really, really cool. But this is how I started it. So what you do is you come through here. And as you do in the game, you go from the beach to this grassy jungle area. So you walk through here. And that's what this part represents, all these little plants and sticks and rocks. They all represent that little area that you kind of transition through. And then over here we have the bridge, where you become Kirby. So the radio turns on and it's where the beginning credits start playing. You become Kirby here and you start to walk through or drive through the Forgotten City. So you come across this scene, which is in the cutscenes at the beginning where Kirby stops right here and the ducks are crossing the road. So I wanted to recreate that. I also have like the abandoned buildings as well. If we go into first person on the camera, we have the little buildings that are abandoned. We have our traffic light over here. It's just an abandoned city, so there's another few buildings over here. We have Kirby right here as well. Another abandoned building too that I have. Further back here, we also have just a nice little greenery area. Very overgrown because obviously it's been no longer being taken care of. So yeah, we got that. If we go this way, it will take us to a little construction area, obviously very messy because, like I said, it's been forgotten, and I couldn't make it in the right order I wanted it to, so the illusion, we'll have to use a little bit of imagination on this part, but this is the mechanic. This is where you go to find Kirby in the beginning to go across that bridge. So there, originally I wanted to put the interior of the mechanic place that I was making behind, but as you can see, it's the very back of my island, so I had to change that plan very quickly, and the interior actually is over here. This is that interior that I tried to replicate. I think it turned out pretty well. This is the car before Kirby becomes Kirby, sorry, is what I meant to say. So this is this little bit here. I tried to replicate it and I added a few more touches to it as I could. It's just a mechanic shop. It's overgrown, messy, unkempt, that type of vibe. And then we come over here and this is kind of a filler area for the mechanic area too. A nice little bit that I recreated. Some bits are recreated, some bits I just added some inspiration to as well, but there's that part. If we come over here, this is my hidden beach. Kind of just decorated it pink and with a little bit of Kirby in it. Nothing too fancy with the hidden beach. But yeah, that's that part. If we come back over here though, we come back over this way, we will enter Waddle Dee Town. So this is Waddle Dee Town. We enter over here. This is the Coliseum you can see over this side, but first we'll come here because we have the movie theater, which you can go back and watch all the movies. We have the band who's playing as well, the little Waddle Dees that are playing in the band, and also the tower with the ladder that you can climb to the top, and Leonga or Chloraline sometimes is up there as well. We got that too, which is very nice. That comes from over here, which is where we came from with the bridge going up to the Forgotten Land. That all ties in together. This, of course, is just a filler space for like that jungle that we were talking about before. But yeah, this continues to be Waddle Dee Town. We have stalls. We have the little checkpoint over here as well. So this is where when you teleport in, you come to this star, and oh, the sound is so good. You go here, and this is where you teleport in. Those are the chairs the Waddle Dees sometimes sit on, and this takes you to here. And yeah, it's just a lot of filler space. This is the pool, and where you can do the fishing game with Kirby. So you come up here and you can do the little fishing game as well. So we got that recreated too. This is also little bits where the Waddle Dees sit. There's little garden places, lots of flowers, lots of bright colors. That's the vibe of Waddle Dee Town. We got little moons for the theme of Kirby, and star fragments as well. That kind of vibe. Over here, unfortunately, she's not home, so I can't show you, but Kirby's house, I completely recreated it how it is in Forgotten Land. If you do want to see it, you can see it in the dream address. I will have the dream address posted down below. Yeah, this is the Kirby's house, and I did try, and I think I replicated it pretty well. So if you'd like to see it, it is in the dream address. Audie's house, she represents the Waddle Dees, so I made her house a cafe, because you do a cafe mini game, which you can play. So I made hers a cafe. Now over here is our Colosseum, a little Colosseum where you can go to fight some of the bosses, Meta Knight being one of them, aka Sterling. I think Sterling might be home. Let me just confirm. Sterling is home. Okay, so our Meta Knight is home. I think I just made his house like an arena. I made it the arena area. This is where you go just before you go into the battle zone. There, I had a look in the game, and there's a part where like there's a locker room, and you can get like all your power ups and stuff, and there's a star to go in. Sterling's obviously getting ready for a fight. As you can see, there is, oh, just ignore that, I've been roasted. Hello, Sterling. And as you can see, there is a fight starting very, very soon, so we'll have to leave Sterling to it, because Kirby should show up very soon. We're not going to talk about what he just said. It is definitely anyways maybe I just have it. I don't think it's been that long. I definitely have played. I just don't think I've spoken to him, I will be honest. Now we come over here, and this is our Wandaria remains. Now I obviously tried to do reference as much as I can, but I also added my own little touches on it. Wandaria remains was a carnival, so I made a carnival area. So you come through here, it's all colorful. We got the circus in town, which Chloraline is over here. Pietro is here. Pietro has his own like little comedy act inside. So again, if you want to see that, that is in the dream address. Chloraline here, I replicated the boss fight, which is in the circus tent, and you have the spotlight. So I did recreate that. I'm pretty sure Leonardo is home in my dream address. So once again, if you want to see that, you can see it in the dream address, or you can see it on my Instagram too. I did take some photos, and it turned out really nicely. Really, really nicely, I think. Which over here leads to the hidden beach that we were talking about. Yeah. But once again, that's our little circus tent area bit. I love how that turned out. Look at that. It's so cool. But yeah, once again, this was our little circus bit. I really love how this turned out. I think it looks really nice. I'm going to come over here. The beaches aren't too much. I usually just do filler bits for the beach. So as you can see, it's just themed items, like little chairs to sit on, flowers, weeds, like that type of vibe. Like it's pretty much just filler spots that I wanted to do, because these didn't really have much correlation to it. So I was kind of like, yeah, well, this will do. We'll just do little filler bits, because I didn't think of too many ideas. So many villages are out right now. Of course, again, my dock is a filler space too. And this comes down to here where Sasha is, our Efflum as well. Very, very cute. And then we come to my house. Now, my house is not really inspired by any levels. It's more just themed, or like Kirby themed. So as you can see, we got a very pink little living room. I have my Christmas tree up. I love this Christmas tree. I had to put it in. We have my little reading nook area that you can go to. There's star fragments everywhere, because this is definitely Kirby inspired. We have cute little Sanrio items, our little pink puppy dog. our pink flowers, our star fragment, like Nova wall light type thing. We go in here, and this is my pink bathroom. Of course, there is a roach. My pink bathroom. We got my little washing machine, my vacuum, little laundry setup over here. My nice, beautiful sink. Oh, no, I'm good. My little extra mirror over here, because why not? My toilet, my little decorative spot. It's all themed very pink. Very, very pink. And then we go to the back, and the back is my walk-in wardrobe that I have made. I made everything pink, of course, but this is my walk-in wardrobe. I have so many clothes on the walls, so I can choose from many, 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 many different things. I have 2 places to sit if I'm trying on shoes, or if I just want to chill. We also have a little vanity as well to try on, some music. I got a little seat here too if anyone's just chilling while we're trying on fun shoes or fun hats or even fun jackets. But yeah, that's my walk-in wardrobe. We got there. And then to our right, I believe if I remember correctly, this should be the kitchen. Now, there is something in the basement. I can't remember what it used to be. It'll be something in the dream address, but I did change it because I did a birthday event where I invited people over. So the basement is turned into a birthday party, so it's not actually in this theme, so I won't be showing that, but it should be something on theme with Kirby. I'm pretty sure it's a level. It is actually a Kirby level, so yeah. We got my little pink kitchen that I have too. My pink froggy chairs, because absolutely I need those. Those are a must. Cooking something on the stove as well. Making something yummy. We've made something delicious here as well. And yeah, we got our little cakes. It's all very pink, very nice. And then we go upstairs, and it will take us to my bedroom, my little Kirby pink themed bedroom that I've made. Very colourful. Ira Roach. Very colourful. There's my pink double bed, my little piggy bank that I have, my star themed table, because I feel like this is so Kirby themed. My plushies, my big teddy bear. I have my Nintendo Switch here with my candles where I sit to be cozy, to play my games. I also have my little setup over here. We got a cat tower, we got my computer, little desk, more teddy bears, of course. And we also have my little clothes and my books and my wardrobe. It's all very nice. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I think it turned out really cute. And yeah, that's the inside of my house. We have officially seen the right side of the island, so now I will show you the left side. You will start to see some more level related stuff as well, which will go, hi Sasha. Sasha is so cute. We're gonna go over this way. Come up here, and this is my campsite. My campsite over here, so we have little Kirby and Ephraim on their little stands. I love the little stands. And this is my campsite. It's another beach little area, really cute. Got my little stars, of course, all my Kirby themed stuff. My Waddle Dees, we've got a ukulele, more Waddle Dees, because you'll see there's Waddle Dees everywhere around town, because it joins off of Waddle Dee Town, so I thought it'd probably be best to put a bunch of little Waddle Dees around. So then we come over this way. We'll go over this side. And if we go over this way, it takes us to just over here, which is the original wasteland, which is the deserty level that you go to and world you go to. So I made it like a complete desert wasteland, so it's a bit messy, but that's because it is a wasteland, so no one's really taking care of it, are they? So we kept it very, very weedy, very covered in rocks. So got things buried around here because yeah, it's very unkept, as it should be, because it is a wasteland. So yeah, kind of just got all the themed stuff we have here. I really love the little details on the bottles as well, which is very, very cute. I love the custom designs I got for this. The little Waddle Dees, the pumpkins, we got all the bugs as well. I really like how this turned out. All the dead trees and the overgrown grass, the little bugs everywhere. It's really cool. The little termite mounds. And yeah, then we go here, and this is kind of like, this is a filler space, of course, from the city. So a little fountain, a bench area as well. It's very nice. We got a bunch of waterfalls and fountains. Sorry, not waterfalls. We've got fountains, because this leads us back to our town hall. Over this side, hello, is my area where you can pick up some stuff in the dream address. It's little themed outfits and equipment that you can pick up. When we come over here, this goes into Winterhorns, which is the winter themed area where you see King Dedede. So yeah, this is the Winter Wasteland. This is kind of replicated at the beginning of the level. And then this side is replicated from when you see King Dedede in his castle. So we come up here and this is his castle. I don't think he's home. Oh no, he is home. Okay, cool. King Dedede's home. Oh my gosh, King Dedede's home. Pietro's here too. But yes, this is King Dedede's area. It is looking a bit crowded. To be fair, there are 3 of us in here, but it is very intentionally crowded because this is the fight that happens. Sorry. But yeah, this is the little world area. The star, of course, is where you leave at the end too. But yes, it's very inspired by the battle that takes place in the castle. King Dedede, there's little Waddle Dees hiding in the background as well. And yeah, it seems Pietro likes it as well. He's made himself company too. They're so cute. They're so cute. Then we keep going down here, or up here, sorry, and this is where we find Lab Discoverer. We come up here and there are 2 houses here. So there's one on the right and one on the left. This is all very lab themed, very scientist themed, all that type of good stuff that we have here as well. On this side we have, I believe, if I remember correctly, this should be Petrie's house. I think this should be, yes, Petrie. Petrie is crafting at the moment, so that's not usually there, but we have Ephraim in the science lab over there in the dome. Petrie is a scientist working on research for Lab Discoverer, trying to, because they're looking for ways to extract Ephraim's power. So there they are there. There's some research happening over here, talking about Kirby, finding out what's going on, figuring out ways to help their boss to capture Ephraim from Kirby so that Leongar can become powerful. And yeah, this is our little lab we have. Now, we go to the right and it seemed, I think he was home. I swear I saw Elvis out, but maybe I didn't. But it looks like he was home. Let me see. I think he was home. No, he's not. Never mind. But Elvis's house, so Leongar, is the throne room where you have that final boss. So it's like a big open space and then there's a throne. It's very, very cool. I was really happy with how it turned out. The beach is more filler space, of course, little decorative parts, little themed items just relating to Kirby as well. And yeah, we had all these little parts that we did which all paired together really nicely. Then we came over here. And this takes us to the right here, back to the plaza. And if we come up here, there is our museum here. It's themed around Kirby, of course. So we have our little museum here, little town area. This part over here, if you come up here, it goes back to our forgotten city, of course. So it all comes together, all loops together. And we come down here, and this takes us to our mall that we have. So it's a very cute little area. So we got our little vending machines, our little ATMs, those types of things that we got going on. We go over here. It's so nice. I really like how it turned out. And this is inspired by the Arrival Mall, of course. So with Goromondo, that's right, Goromondo, which he lives here. Pee-wee isn't home at the moment, unfortunately, but it is like his boss fight area inspired his interior. But this is the Wandaria Mall, so it's abandoned, of course, so it's very messy, very cluttered, not been taken care of in a long time because it is an abandoned mall. A lot of this is like abandoned, but also colorful because it is Kirby, of course. So, abandoned core, but if it was very colourful, you know? So yeah, we've got themed stuff. We have themed things over here, some more stalls and exhibits that you can look at. There's more over here too, with Able Sisters being here, like a little clothing store that they sell Kirby-related stuff. All that stuff. We have some construction because some of the structures started to fall, but it got abandoned, so they never completed that. And yeah, little spray can, some older food. It does look preserved, but maybe it was a display, maybe it wasn't, we'll never know. But yeah, that was the Arrival Mall. And if we come back here and we go back through, it takes us back to our town hall, which we come back down here, and this takes us back to our entrance. So yeah, that was a little quick tour. If you would like a more detailed tour, I do have the dream address up. I will be posting in the comments down below. But yeah, this was my Kirby Island. I did most of the worlds because there was the Natural Plains, which was the grassy city area, which I showed with with Kirby at the very start with the beach. Everbay Coast, I kind of just implemented into the beaches because it was beach themed. One Day Remains we did with the circus. Winter Haunts was the winter themed area. The original Wasteland was the desert area. The Lab Discoverer. The only place I didn't really do was the Forbidden Lands, which was like the lava themed area. But yeah, I kind of just like did all those areas and I was like, oh, I've run out of space, so I kind of just didn't do that last spot, but it was okay. I think it still turned out really nicely. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what was your favorite part of the area, what was your favorite part of the island is what I meant to say. What area did you like the most? I would love to know. I personally, one of my favorites I think is the One Day Remains. I love the circus theme. I also really like how the lab turned out too, and the Wasteland. The Wasteland are probably they're probably my top three. The One Day Remains, the Wasteland, and the lab. I think they're very, very cool. But yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.